Today we're gonna play catch up and clean up.
Oh, Ollie Cat, are you ready? Are you ready?
It has literally been forever and a day since I actually posted like a real vlog, and I'm really sorry about that. It's just that I'm always so super busy that it's gotten to where I'm like overrun with stuff to do. And then the reason why is because number one, John's birthday, I did vlog that. And number two, because school is so close around the corner, I'm just trying to get everything finished and ready for school. So, and on top of that, just life in general. So I'm gonna warn you ahead of time before I even start showing you anything. My barn is atrocious. But today is not gonna be barn cleaning day, today is house cleaning day. So in a little bit, I'm gonna show you we're actually going to be deep cleaning the whole house. On top of that, Solomon up to this point all summer long, he's been in the girls' room. He likes to sleep in there with them. He's always afraid to sleep by himself. But I told him he's got to be a big boy, and he's going to have to sleep in big boy rooms with himself. And so we are going to be rearranging and putting his room back together. Fun. On top of that, yesterday I took him and he has to wear glasses. So in about a week, he's going to get cute little frames. It's going to be precious. I can't wait. I think Mara's adorable with glasses. Solomon's going to be adorable with glasses. I would rather them not have to wear them, but because they do, it's still cute. So let's catch you up on the animals. Again, the barn is atrocious. My garden is atrocious. My house is atrocious. I have been so busy that everything has just fallen by the wayside, and I'm going to spend the rest of this week trying to get that under control. Today is not barn day. So again, get ready. It's horrible.
In this cage, I finally brought them out here. This is the little baby quail that I got from Maria's brother while he was here, who got it from Vina Trollslayer. So I have one of Vina's quail. And if you look, I don't know, you might not be able to see it that way. Here, Mama, come here, come here. They put her eye out. We're not really sure why. She's not, I really don't know what the reasoning was, but the quail in the pen decided to put her eyeball out. So I put her in here with the baby. And it has turned out to be a fantastic thing. Number one, she's a great companion for him. And I keep saying him, but I really don't know if it's a male or female. And number two, he thinks that, like, this is his mama now. And he goes up underneath her wings all the time. They really seem to enjoy each other's company. So that actually worked out. They are the only cage. See, watch. He's like, come here to me, Mama. Is that not the cutest thing ever? And I brought them out here, too, because now the lowest temperatures at night, he's got a lot of feathers, and the lowest temperature at night is like in the low 70s, and she lets him hide up underneath her, so they should be perfectly fine out here. He got a hold of the strings that go around the hay bales, and he's been throwing them around. He's not eating them, so I'll let him play with them, whatever entertains him. This little funky pile here, he decided to throw his food into his water and then flip it over after it had become a funky mess, and he's been rolling in it, so that's why he's got crud on him. Yesterday, when we were going to the eye doctor, I stepped outside and he's standing in the yard. I was very busy the night before, and I asked Mara, would you please go check everybody? Apparently, even though she shut this, he was able to wiggle it open, so that's why the cage is in front of it, so that he doesn't attempt that again, because I would rather him not escape. Over here, we got Tink Tink's eggs. We're about a week away from them hatching. I've got them in a cage, which I had extra feed in this, and she's been throwing it around. But I don't have the top on it, and the reason why is I want to, like right now, take a look at all the crap that I have like a pile of trash that I keep over here, and the chickens keep like taking it out and throwing it everywhere. But this gives her time to get up and groom and stuff and get away from them. But when it comes to about 2 days before they're set to hatch, I'm going to close her in, leave her with them. Even though my cousin is coming to get all of these guys, I'm going to keep 2. We're going to keep 2 and let her try to raise the 2. I want to see if she can do it. If she can do it, then she will become my permanent incubator. Every time she goes broody, we'll just throw babies up underneath her, and then we can sell off babies as they get. She's not very far away from having her babies, and so I went ahead and put this little top under here, and she's already starting to make a nest in it. She's been very moody lately. Very moody. These guys over here, their cage is an absolute pig pen. They do not seem to care, but I do. Drives me nuts. They're over here like dust bathing in it. I don't really know why they put the other quail's eye out. There doesn't seem to be any issues. You look, some of the girls have bald heads. I'm wondering if maybe there's not enough girl to boy ratio. There's only one boy, and I think there's like 8, see 3. There's 8 hens to 1 rooster. So I may need to get in more girls. I really don't know. In this pen, we have 14 rabbits in this pen. 14. They do not seem to be stressed. They do not seem to mind that there are so many. As a matter of fact, they seem to enjoy each other's company. I will come out here oftentimes, and they are out here grooming each other and loving on each other. They don't seem to care. You can see this is a big pen. I built this pen back last year when I was putting the barn together with the thought that there was going to be 2 adult female milk goats and all their kids in this stall. So obviously it is more than big enough to hold and house 14 bunnies. Little Foxy with her chunky belly. But hi. But they don't seem to mind that there's so many in here. They don't seem to have any issues. Now, the one thing that I will tell you is some of these are boys. If I don't sell them in the next couple of weeks, probably in the next 3 weeks, they are all going to be separated. How am I going to separate them? I'm going to attempt, and I say this mildly, I'm going to attempt to integrate them in with Rex-A-Roni. If Rex wants to beat them up or hump them because they smell like girls, Rex will go, we will clean this chicken pen out because, again, my barn is funky. I will put him in the chicken pen in the large run, and then this big run that he's in over here will house all the boys. She's getting back on her eggs. She's had her some cleaning time. She's had her some food. She's trying to finagle down over the top of these eggs. So now that I give you the update on the barn, let's go in the house. Let's get some cleaning done, and let's get this house under control, because chow, it is so gross. It is so nasty. You have no idea. Okay. What has become of my garden? It is so high that there's literally no way of getting in it. Our yard is almost just as high because the guy that's been mowing is on vacation. Yeah, so it's out of control. My sunflowers are coming in, and that's pretty. But I am going to have him mow all of this down. My zucchini have all died. Nothing here needs to be saved, so all this right here is going to be mowed. And then my father-in-law said sometime this week he's going to come up and he is going to help me clear out this garden. The crazy thing about it is even though my garden is literally butt deep in weeds, everything is still producing as if there are no weeds. Like, I mean, I cannot keep up with the amount of produce that's coming out of this garden. So I'm not complaining. It just makes it a pain in the butt because as I walk through, obviously, number one, there's weeds everywhere. Number two, I mean, look at my carrots. You can't even hardly see them. Number two, it also makes it hard because you will get eaten alive by bugs walking through here. So that is what's going to happen. In the garden over here, the only thing we're saving is watermelon. He's going to mow all that stuff down too. Because, I mean, there's no getting around it. And then I've got to go harvest corn pretty soon because it's just about ready. So yeah, this is the sad shamble and state of my garden. I'm going to tell you, like I tell you with everything else, yes, this looks completely hideous, but I learned a valuable lesson. Number one, don't let it overwhelm you. Like, don't just say, oh, well, I'll get that. I see some weeds, but I'll get them tomorrow. Oh, I'll get them tomorrow, because you will get overrun very quickly. Number two, I'm not the only gardener who's having this issue in this area. Number three, next year I am going to attempt to do the Back to Eden. So whenever this gardening season is over, we are mowing this down. I'm going to have him come back out and till it back up. And then we're going to put out cardboard and wood chips, and we're going to let it sit over the winter. It's one of those things, just like anything else with homesteading, you've got to learn the hard way sometimes. And this year has definitely been the hard way. Like, I thought I was, like, all last year, I was able to keep the weeds up. I was like, yeah, I got this. Because my garden was, you know, 7 foot by 10 foot. And I was just like, I got this. I know what I'm doing.
when you do a 1/4 acre, like the weeds will overtake you super quick. And if your hoe messes up, it makes it even worse. So you live and you learn. Like I said, even with the weeded garden, this is what I got just yesterday, and there's probably about double this. That's just a day or two from being ready to harvest. So between the peppers and the tomatoes, guess what we're gonna be making soon? Salsa! Well, we did get the kids' rooms cleaned and most of the house done. We had a little snafu. Olivia has not been feeling good since like Saturday. But she has been keeping a steady fever. But today it spiked to over 103 with Tylenol. I gave her some ibuprofen. It's still not bringing it down. So we're on our way to the doctor. It's not feeling good at all. So we're going to go see what's wrong with my baby. I know you don't want to go to the doctor, honey. Picked up their other kids and Mom went back home.
And I got a nim-nim.
She got a nim-nim. She is really high on Tylenol right now, and I stopped and got her an antibiotic. Olivia has a severe UTI. As a matter of fact, they are going to be sending her to do an ultrasound on her kidneys. So that's what's going on with her. She is going to be okay, but she does have a really severe UTI. So I'm going to go ahead and end the vlog for today. I love you guys. Make sure you check out all of our social media links down below. And until tomorrow, we love you. Bye.